Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So if you missed it a little bit earlier, I uploaded my thoughts on the Trader Joe's salted caramel and pistachio candle, which is new for this summer at Trader Joe's. That video will be linked in the cards above as well as down below in the description box if you'd like to check that out after this video. You can reference the video there. But in this particular review, we are going to tackle Kringle Unicorn Poop. And this was from the most recent Kringle Fantasy Collection launch, which had 3 fragrances in the line. So there was Fairy's Floss as well as Mermaid Scales. Both of those I have already put up post-burn reviews of. If you missed those, I will link those in the description box down below as well and up in the cards. Feel free to check those out if you're interested. This was the particular fragrance that I was most excited about receiving because Unicorn Poop was actually done once before by Kringle as a kind of one-off, almost like joke type candle that Kringle released. I don't remember the entire story. I've heard Mick tell it before, but I believe it was actually in Norma's Candle Dancer group over on Facebook. This was several years ago. Someone had, I think, started a conversation about naming a candle Unicorn Poop, and anyway, long story short, there was a Unicorn Poop before. This was before my time with Kringle, so I never had the opportunity to purchase the original. The original came in the Country Candle line, so it had those kind of traditional, more home-style type jars. And it was in the paraffin formula. And I believe from what I've been told is that the 2 fragrances are different. I don't know what the differences are. I wish that I could give you a little bit more information on that, but I'm just going to be reviewing this second release of Unicorn Poop, if you will. I have loved this whole collection, you guys. I mentioned in my other 2 reviews that the packaging, the kind of like fantasy or almost like magical vibe of this particular line just speaks to my inner 10-year-old girl who still I love all things sparkly. I'm like a crow. If I see something shiny, I am immediately drawn to it. And when I saw these jars, you guys, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn away from that beautiful label for a second so that you guys can hopefully see the beauty that is the treatment on the inside of these jars. This is it's kind of a really pretty teal. What I like about it is it's not super opaque. You can actually see the flame through the like treatment on the inside of the jar, which is lovely. But it has the most gorgeous, like shimmery, glittery finish, and the color of it is gorgeous. All 3 of the labels go beautifully with this treatment. So big fan. Also love the label of this one. Just, I don't know, like how does this not speak to someone is my question. I'm sure there are people out there who are way more mature than I am that are just like, oh my God, this is so childish. I can't, but I freaking love it and I'm here for it. Anyway, I love everything about the presentation of this candle, but the thing that I love more is that this is a total dupe of one of my favorite perfumes from the early 2000s, and that is Aquilina Pink Sugar. I know that there are at least a couple of people out there who are disappointed that this is a dupe of Aquilina Pink Sugar because I guess it's kind of an inexpensive fragrance oil. Now, I don't know if Kringle, not only inexpensive, but like readily available fragrance oil, if you will. I'm not sure if Kringle blended this particular scent up on their own because you can do that. You can formulate the Aquilina Pink Sugar fragrance by just mixing the fragrance oils yourself, or you can purchase it obviously pre-mixed from the perfumers where I'm sure a lot of companies purchase their fragrance oils for their candles. So Aqualina Pink Sugar was launched, I believe, in 2004, and it is a very sweet, very, I would say, almost borderline cloying type of fragrance. Some people really love it, like I love it. Ironically, you know who doesn't? My husband. There are very few perfumes that he like says anything bad about, but the Aqualina Pink Sugar is just way too sweet for him. So I actually haven't really worn it in years. I try to be respectful, and if he doesn't like certain perfumes, I try not to wear them around him. But I miss that pink sugar scent. It is intense. And when you smell it on someone, it is like an immediate, like, oh my gosh, I know what that is. It's pink sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and read through the fragrance notes of the actual perfume itself. And then we're gonna read through the fragrance notes from Kringle, and then we'll round it out with Strength and Throw. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to take a look at the fragrance notes and then be able to compare them. Especially since this is such a kind of, I guess, iconic fragrance. By the way, I do believe that Aqualina's Pink Sugar is being discontinued. So if you do want a bottle of it, pick it up. I've seen it everywhere. I definitely at a lot of stores like Walmart, Amazon, I'm sure there's a lot of different like fragrance houses online as well where you could grab it. But it is going away, so just know that. Okay, so we have a blend of bergamot, Sicilian orange, raspberry, fig leaves, lily of the valley, which normally I don't like, licorice, strawberry, red fruit, cotton candy. I'm not sure what this is. I should have probably looked it up. When I first saw it, I was like, what is this? Barbie or Barbet a Papa? Does anyone know what that is? Leave it down below. I'll Google it after this video. Maybe I'll put something in the description box. There we go. Vanilla, caramel, musk, wood, and powder. So those are the fragrance notes for your Aqualina Pink Sugar. By the way, this fragrance is quite inexpensive. What website am I looking at here? This is Perfumania, and they actually have a 1.7 ounce available for 29 bucks. So if you want the perfume, I'll link it down below. It's delightful. Now let's read through the fragrance notes of the Kringle scent here, the unicorn poop. All right, zingy, zesty citrus notes sparkle over sugared blossoms and cotton candy swirls. Pink whipped vanilla, rainbow sprinkles, and shimmering musk add a perfect finishing touch to this magical and colorful scent. Your top notes are lemon zing, sweet orange, and bergamot zest. So we're seeing some similarities there. Sugared blossoms, cotton candy swirls, whipped vanilla, rainbow sprinkles, and shimmering musk. You guys, it's so spot on that I don't think that I could give you a better explanation of what this smells like than to compare it to the Pink Sugar perfume. If you've ever smelled it at any point in your life, you know exactly what this candle smells like. I do believe that the fragrance notes are spot on to each other. It's been a few years since I've actually owned the Aqualina Pink Sugar, but I feel like the memory of this fragrance is just seared into my mind because I remember buying my first bottle of it when it was first released in 2004, and I wore that like till well after Craig and I were married. It is a scent that is intensely sweet. You really have to like that cotton candy type vibe because that's really most of what you're getting here. It's just that intense like raspberry, strawberry, cotton candy sweetness. There is a beautiful soft muskiness to this, which I think helps to cut that sweetness just ever so slightly. The bergamot in here is beautiful. Those gorgeous citrus notes. Like you can basically smell everything and it just makes the most beautiful feminine combination. I cannot give enough thumbs up to the fragrance itself. I know it's not crazy unique. I know it might be a readily available fragrance, but it's the scent that I love that brings back great memories for me. And while I'm not burning this when Craig is home from work, I am enjoying it while he is, he's working. I work from home, Craig works out of the house. So I am going to be able to enjoy my 4 jars of unicorn poop, which is what I purchased when these originally launched. They are still available. By the way, I am shocked. The Fantasy Collection has not sold out yet. So if you want these, you can get them for 15% off with my ambassador discount code. It's just Melanie15. I will put the information in the description box down below as well. In terms of strength and throw, this is the only area where I think this candle could do a little bit better and where I'm slightly disappointed. The strength and the throw of this particular one is really more of like a 5 than anything else. It's not unscented. I'm not going to put it in the unscented category, and it does well in my bedroom. It does well in any room where the ceilings are not 12 feet tall, and where there is more of like an enclosed type of space. Also, this does better in a hurricane. So when I put this in a hurricane, I can get it up to a 6 for strength and throw. But on its own, it really doesn't give me what I personally want from it. This is the type of scent that I want to smack me in the face. And is it giving me that? Unfortunately not. That being said, is it going to stop me from buying more? No. Nope, it's not. I love it. I love everything about this. I love the packaging. I love the scent. Yeah, after I finish the 4 that I have, if it's still available on the website, I will hands down add a couple more to whatever order I'm placing at that time, and I will continue to enjoy unicorn poop as long as Kringle puts it out for me. So I do realize that the name is a little bit of a turnoff for certain people, but I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. It's something a little bit different. It definitely makes my daughter giggle. She's 11, and farts and poop are still very funny to her. So yeah, make your kids giggle with this one. Let me know your thoughts on unicorn poop. I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think as well. I'm a huge fan, big thumbs up, but do know that for me, the strength and the throw of this one was a little bit lighter than I would prefer from these Kringle 2-wick soy jars. That being said, otherwise there are no other issues. There's no discoloration of the wax. There's no real fluctuation in terms of like the strength and throw wavering. Oops, sorry, you might be able to hear the vacuum cleaner going. Stella's cleaning her room. But yeah, let me know your experience with this one. Leave it down below in the comments. Be sure to check out the other reviews of the Fairies Floss and the mermaid scales, which I will put down below in the description box. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.